I'm here today with Mike Sell, Fund Manager of the Alquity Asia Fund and the Alquity India Fund. Mike, tell us a little bit about Alquity and what the business does to help transform lives in some of these Asian and emerging market economies. You know, how it's a different type of fund management business.
Yeah, we have a very different business model. There's three parts to it. Firstly, attractive returns. That's the most important thing. We expect to beat our peer group consistently over time. We do that through a responsible investment approach, which we think is gaining increasing traction in the UK, and again makes us virtually unique. But then thirdly, we donate a portion of our revenue to microfinance and empowerment projects on the ground, creating the consumers of tomorrow and giving something back to the communities that we invest in.
Your Asia Fund is very different in lots of ways than many other Asian funds. Would you like to just highlight some of those key differences, please? Sure.
The key thing is that we're completely unbenchmarked, so we're not forced to buy things because they've gone up in the past. So we have 25% of our fund in India, where we see some of the most exciting opportunities. We also see 40% of the funds in frontiers. Vietnam is perhaps the best unrecognised story in emerging markets, with a young, mobile population, low wage costs, reform and restructuring at the government level, and some amazing companies with great corporate governance that really aren't priced particularly expensively, giving us a huge opportunity over the next 1 to 3 years.
And you mentioned India there. You also run an India fund. Would you highlight some of the reasons why you're so passionate and believing not just in the economy, but why there are some really good companies in India?
I've been looking at India for over 20 years now, and I'm fairly unique that I'm an Indian manager as well as an Asian manager, and I'm the most positive on India I've ever been in my career. We have a cyclical recovery that is taking hold. It's the fastest growing large economy. We have a reform and restructuring. Modi really is delivering. Not everything, but an awful lot. The oil price being low and will remain low is great for India. And India has the world's best demographics, the world's largest, youngest population, and it will be the world's largest population. We will never see the like of this opportunity again. So the story that we're playing is companies that benefit from Indian urbanisation and demographics. It's a long-term structural story. Air conditioning, retailing, banking. That is the story of India for tomorrow.
And I can't let you go without a quick word on China, the other big market in Asia. What's your view on China? Hard landing, soft landing, totally bust, or where do we sit with this one?
Our view on China has been unchanged for the last couple of years. It's a slowing, rebalancing economy. So GDP growth this year about 6.5%. Definitely not a hard landing. It's very much steady as you go. The question is, what, if anything, do you want to own? The banks, the telecoms are deeply unattractive. Where we see opportunities is in consumer discretionary. Chinese have money and they want to spend it. So whether it's going to the cinema, sportswear, this is the next set of growth stories in China. And that's what we hang our hat on. Good bottom-up stories.
Mike, thanks very much.
Thank you.